This begins a 4-day weekend. And when I say 4-day weekend, I will be working the entire time. I'm just taking off of meetings, so I don't have any meetings scheduled during this time, so I can just buckle down and work. So your girl's finance class is really hard. I know I've said this before, but my brain does not work with math, and it just takes me probably twice the amount of time that it takes other students, and it gives me really bad brain fog. Like, I'm not even able to read right now in my extra time during the day. I just can't. My brain is just shot by the end of a day working on math, and I get headaches from it. It is like very frustrating. So really appreciate my dad came out last night, and before we went on a walk, we did some math, and he helped me with a problem that I was having issues with, and we figured it out. So I'm so grateful for that. And the professor was really kind as well. Like, I can email him anytime and he'll email back and explain stuff to me. So really appreciate all the support, because I don't know anyone else in the class, so I can't just like call someone up and be like, hey, do you want to work on this together? Because students are allowed to work together on like homeworks and stuff. So yeah, I'm basically teaching my dad as he's helping me, and it's really fun. But he loves math in general. The issue that I was having was a rounding issue, because in class they tell us to only go like 4 decimal points out, but that's only for the answer, and I was doing that for everything, and that makes a huge difference. So my dad's just helping me with like that kind of stuff, and then I'm like helping to remind him of mathy stuff and teach him some mathy stuff as we go. So it's been really fun, and I felt like I understand how to do the problems so far. It's just stupid rounding. Yeah. So anyway, I'm working on that, and that will honestly be my next 4 days of quote unquote vacation, which it's not, which my body definitely needs it to be. I am so exhausted. Since last weekend, I worked straight through, and getting the TED Talk in was so stressful. It was just a lot of energy that I burnt really fast. So anyway, there's a lot going on here. But yeah, I'm really grateful that I have these 4 days of no meetings, so I can just really focus in on my work style and take breaks when I want to, work really hard and get in the flow when I also want to. So, or when I can, really, it's when I can't, when my brain lets me. So yeah, it's really nasty weather too, so I couldn't be outside and going for a walk anyway. So it's honestly the perfect type of math weather. It's mood weather for math. So yeah, anyway, shout out to my professor, so cool. Shout out to my dad for like helping me with rounding, literally just with rounding. All right, so I have some star stickers from when I was a kid. I was obsessed with stickers. But these star stickers, a fun little story is that when I would do math when I was younger, one of the like textbooks that my dad and I did, because my dad would teach me math because I was homeschooled, like basically when you were done it, in every single corner, there was a place to put a star. So it was like a very like, I've accomplished something like big, and I'm gonna put this in the corner, because math to me was like a lot. So what I want to do today as something very symbolic is I have my vision board here, and I just accomplished giving a TEDx talk by 25, and I want to put one of these stars next to it on there, and also the other things I've accomplished, like starting a vlog channel, and I can't remember, oh, winning hen hatch, that type of stuff. I want to put this on there. And then these we found too. We're looking through my old sticker collection, and I want to put some of these on the ceiling, because there already actually are some on the ceiling just like from before we moved here, and they literally still work. It's crazy. So anyway, I want to put some on those as well. So let's go symbolically put some star stickers on my vision board for what we've accomplished. So this corner is like honestly a little dark, but this is my vision board. Win hen hatch, you can put one on there, give a TEDx talk by 25, and also start a vlog. And hopefully soon I will be able to put one for start a podcast as well. So yeah, let's put those stickers on. All right, here is the first sticker. I'm so excited. Here we go. Where do we want to put it here? Probably right here in the corner. Let's get her on there. There we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so satisfying. All right, let's do hen hatch, since that's right next to it. And let's put the little sticker right up here in the corner. Oh my gosh, this is my new most favorite thing I might do like more of these, but like smaller things on this vision, like other little visions and little goals that I have, to be able to put a sticker here, because this is so satisfying. All right, and let's put the final one on here. Start a vlog, and your girl accomplished that. 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 11. It's pretty good. That is pretty good, because these were like astronomical things that I never thought I'd be able to do. So I'm feeling incredibly, incredibly grateful and inspired. All right, so first of all, I want to share some exciting news. I don't know if I'll actually do this, but I have wanted to do NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, for a while now, a couple months. I've done it in the past with my dad twice before, and I've finished it. I've written 2 novels, 50,000 word novels in 1 month, but I've just felt the impulse this year to do that again, but write about my own story. In the past, I've written about my grandfather's stories and written a novel about that, with all these kind of short stories in there for different chapters. I've just written a random story as well that came to me. That was my first one, and so I was just kind of exploring. And now I'm really feeling the need to process. When I was practicing and working on my TEDx talk, so many things I was processing as I was writing about them, and there was only 18 minutes. I couldn't write about everything that I wanted to write about, and I realized like, oh, this is an area that I'm still processing. There's still a lot of trauma there that I need to work through, and so this would give me an opportunity to do that. And I was even writing down, like, even if I write about the same situation or the same thing happening like 7 or 8 times, that gives me moments to process that, because there's obviously still something there that I need to process and work through. And then if I'm writing an actual autobiography, then I can choose the way that I described it the best, or choose bits and pieces and then put it together into like my favorite way of saying something. And I wanted to write this for a while, and just writing my TEDx talk, I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many lessons that I'm not even including in this, or lessons that I'm cutting out that I want to really dive deeper into. And this would give me that opportunity. So I have no idea where it's gonna lead, and that kind of uncertainty is beautiful, and I think it's really freeing. Usually I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this and then try to like do X, Y, and Z as my goal. I'm not doing that. I'm just like, I wanna write an autobiography that might help other people, like I tried doing with my TEDx talk, kind of sharing the lessons of what has happened in my life, primarily with my health issues, and then the lessons I've learned from that. And I want to do that in a book format, in a much longer format. And it's so cool. I wrote my first like 1,700 words right now. I just sat down and I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I need to do this right now. So I don't know if this is the start to a month long of writing my autobiography, or if this is just more journaling and I'll do it whenever I feel like I want to. But it was a beautiful moment, and I just had words in me that I needed to get out, and then I wanted to get out, and I did. And that was like incredible. I feel amazing. I do feel tired, but I have been feeling tired. So segue into, I've been so sick the last week. Today is Saturday. On Monday, so last weekend, let me back it up even further. Last weekend, I had a quiz on Friday. Then Saturday, my friend Kana came over and we slept out on my deck, little glamping action there. It was so much fun. I wanted to do that for so long. I didn't want to sleep alone just because I'm like, I'm not scared of the dark, but we do have wild animals outside, so I really wanted to do it with someone else. And so Kana volunteered, and it was incredible. It was so beautiful. We got to watch the stars. It was gorgeous. We wore masks the entire time and socially distanced. We were literally wearing masks while we were sleeping. I didn't think mine was going to stay on, but it stayed on the entire night. So that was so much fun, an incredible experience, and we had like a fire and we made bracelets. So she made this friendship bracelet for me, which was so cute, and it was just an incredible evening. And then the next day was Father's Day, so my dad and I went on a 4-mile hike at Fir Hill, which was incredible. We went on a trail that I'd never been on before. I brought food, so we had a little picnic lunch. It was just amazing. We read Lives of the Stoics. We were reading that out loud together, so I read that out loud to him a little bit. It was just a really nice day. We came back and had a bonfire. And then that day, for Father's Day, I haven't been eating sugar. I think I've mentioned this before. I didn't eat sugar the month of May, and I've actually continued that into June. Every once in a while, like when it was strawberry season, I had some strawberries with ice cream. That sat all right on my stomach, but that was like maybe like once a week. So for Father's Day, as a gift to my dad, I ordered a bunch of bakery treats from a gluten-free bakery. And literally the list was like mousse, chocolate mousse, cookies, like butter cookies, this like coffee cake. There was probably like 5 different sweets in addition to like a muffin, and then we also had s'mores when we did the bonfire, and I had s'mores the night before with Kana. So I was like gorging myself on sweets. Oh, and then we also gave my dad turtles for Father's Day, which are like chocolate and caramel and nuts and stuff. Really good. I had one of those. So the next day, Monday, I was like feeling okay. I woke up, and then sometime in the afternoon, I was outside and I was like, I am gonna throw up.